Yeah, we'll wing you.
Banter. We'll wing, sounds like we'll wing. Just put that out there. Who was we'll wing? More emphasis on the what? Sounds like a bad.
Hello everybody. How are you? You look gorgeous. Lovely, what a lovely place.
Yeah, it is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like doing kind of theatre.
It's a bit like Millennium.
Yeah, it is very much similar to the wooden panels and stuff like that.
Thank you for
We're
joining.
very sober, so I expect a very dull panel.
It's good, isn't it? Rubbish. I'd leave now.
It's Sunday, we're sober, we're bored shitless, so I can't really see much fun. Just get your questions out of the way now and I can just fuck off.
Yeah. Ditto.
Quick.
Oh, okay.
Just do quick fire, mate. Stop fucking. Just quick fire it, mate.
Okay.
Who let her in? Oh! Right, lock the doors. Girl with Dr. t-shirt. She has to leave.
She's a stalker. No, she doesn't even stalk us, she stalks someone else. I don't know what she's saying.
Hi guys. How are you, Tom? How are you guys? It's a very hard profession to get into, and that's just the hard fact and reality of it. However, if you do want to become a professional actress and you want to do it, you will do it. You will. That's what you want to do. You will do that. Go to drama school. You'll get an agent, and you will do it. But I really hope your dreams come true, because we all have our dreams for our roles and what part we want to be in, and what shows we want to be in. And if it happens to you, then you'll be the luckiest person in the world, because you're getting paid to do something that you really love in a show that you love. So all I can do is say, don't stop. If you want to do it, you'll do it. Don't give up. Don't forget don't let the rejection affect you.
That's the biggest thing, I think, is learning how to take rejection.
Because you'll get a lot more of that than your acceptance. But if you want to do it, you will do it, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to work with you one day soon.
Have we got a gentleman here in the middle?
Hi there. So all of the Torchwood crew and obviously their associates go through quite a lot throughout the course of the series. And your two characters in particular have to put up with quite a lot, be it from the various enemies within the show and even, the other good guys. For each of you, what would you say is your favourite moment of your respective characters over the course of Torchwood?
Wow. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Good question.
It's not dying. It's definitely not dying. I can tell the moment it wasn't.
Good question.
I think the most Yanto sort of defining moment, I suppose, was in those earlier episodes, the sort of the dry one-liners. I loved all those sort of retorts that the Yanto used to sort of dish out to Owen and the rest of the team, or at least expecting him. Russell's great at that, as he's brilliant, and Chris Chibnall, I think, is part of the same sort of mentality, where they're brilliant at balancing comedy and tragedy.
Yeah.
Can make you cry in one moment, and within a second they'll have you laughing, and it won't feel cold or unreal. And yet Yanto had a lot of those moments. So yeah, there are a few. I don't think there's one that I can choose as my favourite, because there were so many good ones.
Yeah, again, the writing was so good at times. I mean, obviously in series one, Rhys didn't know what was happening. So again, that was a lovely thing to play, and especially for lying to somebody all day long. That again, that's a lovely little challenge for the actors to play as well. But then from when Rhys sort of found out about Torchwood and what was going on, I have to say there were some lovely moments in the episode Meet where he did find out about it. Again, in this extraordinary world, this man has found out that his wife has been lying to him and been living a double life for the past 2 or 3 years, whatever. There were still moments of comedy in it again. So the nice moments in that particular episode, if I remember rightly. The wedding episode was really good to do. And whenever I sort of got involved in it, because I think Rhys was that sort of dry, normal guy of the whole series, and then when he was when he ended up sort of like getting involved in it, he hated Jack, you know what I mean? And his words, Captain Jack Bollocks and all those. He like those sort of lines were always a joy to do. Like when he said aliens in Cardiff, but he meant it. He couldn't quite believe so you're telling me that there's aliens in Cardiff?
As if they were aliens, they wouldn't go to Cardiff, they go somewhere better.
Exactly. What are they doing here? Exactly. So there was so many wonderful moments, because the writing, when he got a Russell T Davies script or anything like that, it is gold. But there was some, I would say, if to answer your question more specifically, I'd say the episode Meet where Reese finds out, and definitely where he questions Gwen about aliens being in Cardiff.
And we have a question from a lady in the middle.
Very quiet, isn't it?
It's a Sunday crowd.
Do you ever get really confused by just how much everyone still adores your character so long after? I mean, what with the shrine and everything, and do you ever visit?
No, I think it's perfectly normal.
Do you ever visit it?
Every other day. No, it's very, very flattering and it's very weird. But to think that a character that I helped create, that I was part of, because I don't exclusively claim ownership of the shrine. Yanto was very much a character created by lots of different people. But yeah, to think that I was part of that and to help bring him to life, to think that he had that sort of that massive effect on people is flattering and lovely. Weird, but flattering and lovely.
And we have a question from a familiar person in the front row.
I might have to translate this.
Not that bad.
What?
I like your new sign at your shrine, by the way.
Yes,
Very nice.
so do I. I put that up. I designed it.
We vandalised it.
You vandalised it?
Well, Gary Russell.
Gary Russell vandalised it? I told you he's a prick, didn't I?
Yeah, he is.
Kai, would you like to tell us about your new project, Canaries?
Yes, I'm happy to do that, of course. Thank you, Beth. It's very kind of you. It's a film that I shot, an independent film. It's coming out. The premiere is going to be in Fright Fest this August, and it's basically a sci-fi horror comedy film set in Lower Cwmtwrch in the South Wales Valleys. And I won't say too much about it, but something kicks off on New Year's Eve and some things invade this small town. That every now and again this big event happens, and they happen to invade Lower Cwmtwrch on a New Year's Eve party. It's a romp. It's full of familiar faces, and it got premiered in America just recently as well. And BAFTA'd done a screening of it as well. And the official premiere is going to be in Fright Fest on the 26th of August, and we'll all be there. Shit. What? What local? Oh, nice. On the 26th? Okay, cool. Oh,
I wonder which one's going to be better.
we need to check the data. Check the data. See you there, Beth.
Why'd you ask about it then?
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to see local as well. That looks quite good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look quite good as well. But yeah, Canaries is good, and I think local will be very good as well. If you do want to get a bit more info about Canaries, do come and see me at my desk. I have lots of flyers and more information about it.
We have a question for you right here.
Hi, Gareth. I was going on a long car journey. I was flicking through Spotify to find something to listen to, and I stumbled upon you reading the short stories of H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, Christ. so drunk that day.
What? H.P. Lovecraft?
Yep.
Who is she?
She invented brain sauce.
So, voice work and spoken word as compared to acting in front of a camera?
Well, you don't have to. You can do radio recordings naked if you want. I have a couple of occasions, but yeah, you don't have to shave or you don't have to wash when you eat. So I like that aspect to it. But you know, as an actor, most actors will say this: there's nothing quite like having a three-dimensional set and costume and other actors around you to sort of. Because acting is reacting at the end of the day, and it's just a lot easier when you've got all that around you. But still, yeah, I've done lots of Big Finish stuff in the last year. And I do really enjoy it, but there's nothing quite like visual stuff, is there?
I totally agree. It's you know, you have to be in the booth and go, you know, you heavy breathing, you've got to react and shout and all that. It's much better to react to something that's right in front of your face than it is to, like, in a booth, in your shorts with headphones on. Okay, react to this bomb. You know, it's more.
And it can be hard.
And it can be quite exhausting. Like you're sweating your balls off, and then so you've got to make an effort of running.
You should go naked. That's what I do.
Yeah, strip off.
Just strip off.
John does. Yeah,
he does it in the TV show as well.
John. Most of all the Big Finish that John does, he's completely naked when he's on mic.
Most of the Big Finish John does, he does poolside in Palm Springs.
In Palm Springs, by the way, that's true.
It is true. He sits by his pool and does it. He gets a.
We're all in the studio together, but like John can't be asked to come over, so he's just record me. I'll just do it on the phone, and he does it on the phone. Poolside in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
I think it's a sore subject. What's that? Has he left Arrow?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know that, Ben? How do you know he got sacked?
What's that? Yeah, but it's not necessarily in sacked, is it? They ended my story. Okay, I was sacked, but.
He's not very well.
Appendicitis. Oh, diddums. What?
I thought you loved him.
I do love it.
An appendix is a long dangly thing that needs cutting off. I've actually got the wrong fucking thing.
Then I feel sorry for him.
Then I feel sorry for him, yeah.
Because then
he'd be ruined, he wouldn't know what to do. Oh my god, he cut the wrong thing off!
That was what keeps his talent.
And it's like a can of lager, by the way.
Yeah.
I think the can of lager comment just hit somewhere.
One of those pint cans.
Yeah, with pint cans. Yeah.
What's that?
Stuart, move on.
Okay, I'm going to have a question here.
Who said I received?
And so for this question,
Well, there's an actual fact to follow. My question's for Kai.
Yes.
Obviously, over the past few years, everybody's been doing productions with Big Finish, and we've got a little taste of what everybody's been doing since we had Miracle Day. But have you ever created like a backstory for what Rhys and Gwen and Anwen have been doing for the past 7 to 6 years after Miracle Day?
You've had to, haven't you, for the new stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I personally haven't, but Series 5 of Torchwood is coming out end of August. On audio. On audio.
And I'm not in it, so...
Big Finish are doing Series 5 of Torchwood. It's called Torchwood Aliens Among Us. And there's a few familiar faces in there that you might recognise. Like voice recognising. But yeah, and Gwen and Rhys are exactly where you'd think they would be. Living in a lovely house and just getting on about their lives, and obviously something occurs and their world gets shaken up again. I can't say too much because it will
spoil it for everyone.
It'll spoil it. Tease. Okay, Eve's not in it.
Yay!
Next question. She is.
We have a question from someone in the middle.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you miss your characters at all? Like, do you miss playing them? What do you miss most about them?
I'm quite lucky because we've had the Big Finish stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not doing the official season 5, but Big Finish is still doing Torchwood
They're still doing
Adventures.
lots of special bits as well.
Yeah, set in between series, and also we've just Torchwood 1 has just come out. The Torchwood in Canary Wharf with Tracy Ann Oberman, Yvonne taking the helm, and I'm in those as well. So I still get to revisit him a lot, and you know he's still around. There was a time that before I went back to Big Finish to do Fallsworth, which was the first Yanto adventure they'd done. It had been sort of 5 or 6 years before I'd done anything, and that was quite scary. And I had missed him, and I was worried I was going to have trouble getting back into his skin, as it were. But no, it was as soon as I started saying the lines, he came straight back. So I miss the suits, and I miss stealing the props, and I fucking miss the money. I can still get to see Yanto quite a lot.
And likewise for me as well. I mean, it was. We did a couple of like Radio 4 things, didn't we? Like in America, we recorded a couple.
Yeah, they flew me over to LA just to do those.
Just to do those. Yeah. So that but then it was a big break then, and then when Big Finish kicked it all off again. My first one was actually with a recording in Cardiff with I can't remember what the hell it was called now. The first one anyway. That we did together, and it literally, within a couple of minutes after reading the first couple of scenes, read through, go. As soon as he came back, he's so talented, he was brilliant. She was instantly Gwen again, and when it comes off the page, it comes off the page, doesn't it? You go back in because we were lucky, we're fortunate enough to create these characters. Sometimes on stage, you're playing parts that many actors have played before you, so you have to give your interpretation of these. But Gareth created Yanto, and I created Reese, so we were very, very familiar with these people.
It's great as well, like, even though John does his lines a lot of the time from poolside in Palm Springs, so he won't be in the room, and they'll say, we're recording John tomorrow. And as an actor, if you're going into something that's either brand new or something that's been done hundreds of times before by other people, that's really scary because you rely a lot on the sort of how the other people sort of say their lines. But with Torchwood, because we not only know our characters so well, we know each other's characters so well, familiarity, and so you read John's lines and you can hear him saying them in your head.
And you know exactly how you'd sort of like intonate your reaction to that. You know what I mean? Like you'd respond in a way. Reese will get this, will despair when, or Gaz knows exactly how to react to a Jack line. Like a deadpan. Or in his own dry, sarcastic sort of way,
because you can hear
them say it. Because invariably, John does record a lot of stuff in America as well, and there's been a lot of times recently when I've been recording my stuff without Eve because he's filming something else at the moment. So, but you can hear them, and Gaz is dead right. You can hear how they are, so you can react.
We have a question in the middle on the far right hand side of it. No, over here. There.
Hello.
Right hand side, your right, I see.
Hi. Just, John Barrowmen keeps telling everybody there's going to be a new series. He's got a script for it, he's got the cast for it. Where is it?
Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. And I can pretty much tell you, if John has got the script and he's got the cast for it, it's probably going to be a one-man fucking show. Set on a boat in Palm Springs, poolside, with him and a couple of fucking dogs.
And some pool boys.
Yeah. John is desperate to do it again, of course, because after his sucking from Arrow, he's desperate to get back on the TV again, and if he doesn't get any coverage, he starts to melt. So
he withers.
He withers. He ages drastically. Because he's about 74 this year.
74, is he?
Yeah, I think so. So, I mean, in serious, I think John is desperate to get it back on TV because he loves it, as we all do.
He had an idea because he got the rights to do the comic books with his sister, and so they've got their own sort of thread for Torchwood, and I think he was sort of desperate to turn that into the series. That's what he wanted to do.
Which none of us are in.
It's
just him and some handsome young boys from Palm Springs
on the hub is a battleship. I don't think that one's gonna. I think the Big Finish. They want a battleship in the new series. Big Finish. No.
The most important thing that everybody has to remember, John was. I mean, I love him to bits. John was saying, I'm going to call BBC tomorrow and I'm going to speak to them about doing another series of Torchwood. And he will. And he will do that. But Torchwood is owned and created by Russell. So nothing can happen unless Russell is on board. Big Finish is happening because Russell gives his approval of it all. And he reads every script. And he will tell them what to do and what not to do. If John wants to make his own Torchwood, it will never happen without Russell's approval.
I have a question right up to the back in the middle.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hiya. As much loved as your characters are, is there any aspect or moment that your characters had that you did not like or made you cringe? You kind of look back on it and go, oh god.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I was very Welsh in the earlier episodes, but I've come up with a reason why that is. I peaked out the Welsh because I thought if a guy was in this hub all the time with an American, a Londoner, a Japanese techie, and he, his accent would sort of peter out. He's not sort of surrounded by it all the time. There's that, and I thought that the whole Welshness added to his sort of his play acting. When Lisa was in the basement, it was sort of part of his character he was playing. He was acting a little bit sort of naive, and I think the Welshness. So I justified it, but I still look back and go, God, why did you do that so Welsh? That was really, he's from Wales, he's from Cardiff, he doesn't have to be that Welsh. I think it's because I was in London for so long beforehand. I went in and, I thought, oh right, he's Welsh.
Yeah.
But I've come up with a reason why. But yeah, I still cringe a little bit, some of the lines.
I think my answer will be a bit similar in a way, because I think I made him a bit too sort of stereotypical as that Welsh boy at home, because at the very beginning you used to see his mate banana boat and stuff.
That was a script that wrote more.
So I think, at the end you just realise that it doesn't really matter. These guys these are normal people. You become more natural, and the more believable you are and truthful as you are in any sort of like show like that, it becomes it's better for the viewer. And the scripts improved dramatically as well, didn't they? As it were. I think Torchwood hit its peak in Children of Earth, and the writing just became second to none really. So early days, I think, a little bit too eager to sort of like make it extraordinary, because you think, in a sci-fi show maybe there's something about maybe heightened a bit, but you soon realise you're playing the truth of it all, and the more you play the truth, the more believable it is for you guys.
And the more you get to know your characters as well.
Yeah,
the more
exactly.
comfortable you get in your own shoes. I mean,
you can't change your lines, but you can add little bits here and there. You can add a pause, a little stutter, and a few little things. That becomes your character's traits in a way. So you don't really get 4 weeks rehearsal or 5 weeks rehearsal before you start shooting. You basically do the read through, and then you're in on the first day, and you do it. So you're feeling your way through it in the first couple of eps. You'll see most long-running series, how dramatically different the character is from first episode to like down the line to episode 10 or 8, you can see how much they've developed and how much more comfortable and relaxed you come in their skin, I think.
Yeah, and with a brand new show, that first season is everyone is finding their feet, especially when it's sort of as brave as Torchwood was.
Exactly.
First of all, being part of the Hooniverse, which was already a sort of British institution, it's very brave to sort of present something to the fans of something that is loved so much. It's really so. There was that first, and in the writing, everything sort of fell on its feet, didn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
They toned down the swearing in the second series. A lot of sort of aspects were changed, and then they played on what.
Because it was a whole. Don't forget, it was the word spin-off is, it can be a curse. You know what I mean? So it really look at class. You look at class. Yeah. I'm joking. I'm not. So it's it was definitely finding. We all were finding our feet with it, including the producers, the writers, all the production about what is this beast going to be. And then by mid, season 2 time, they knew exactly, and it started to flow. Then and it became the brilliant show that we all love now.
God, this is a fucking boring panel, isn't it? What's it like talking for ages? Where's the beer?
I know.
What's that? There's no beer. That's why there's no bar here, is there?
I did say that when I came on.
I was sober.
We're sober.
We have voices here in the middle.
What? Is it time to go?
I don't want to come off. Oh, 2 minutes. Sorry, yes.
We've got time for one more question. It's from this person.
I'm always nice! 2 more questions. Can I have 2 more questions?
3 more questions.
4 more questions.
2.5 more questions.
It's an auction now.
2 each.
Barrowmen.
Okay, we'll start with this.
Go.
Hi. This isn't to do with the Torchwood, but what's your opinion on the new Doctor being female?
I think it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited beyond words. She's gorgeous. She's talented. She's brilliant. There's so much I could say. The Doctor doesn't have to be male or female. He's a bloody alien. She's an alien. The Doctor's an alien. It's brilliant. It referenced Christian knows the best as well. It's an exciting time. It's about bloody time. And I can't wait. I'm really excited. I've not watched it for the past couple of years because I'm not really a fan of Moffat. Big fan of Capaldi, not a fan of Moffat. But I really think it's coming into a really exciting time. I'm delighted that it's Jodie Whittaker. Delighted.
Yeah, me too. When it was named that, guys, well, God said about time. I think it's taken too long for it.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant news.
So I was like, good, that happened. But it has been really entertaining for me to see the sort of backlash on social media. More narrow-minded.
Who are these people who go like, oh, I can't have that? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Out of curiosity, who here doesn't agree with the Doctor being a female?
Oh, right. So okay. The Doctor is like 1,000 years old, no problem. He can travel back. The Doctor can travel back and forwards in time, no problem at all. Also, the Doctor lives in a phone box, no problem at all. The Doctor's got 2 hands, no problem. She's a woman. What? Fuck that, no way. Ridiculous. Grow up.
We have one final question from this lady here.
Hi. So if you could go back to any era of Doctor Who and work on that era with the Doctor, what would it be and why?
Nobody was asking you. So, shut up. I would have to be, because he was my childhood Doctor, it'd have to be Sylvester McCoy, because I I just love him to bits, and to work with him would be great. And that was the doctor of my youth. He was sort of my doctor. You know, there was no choice in it. That was just that when I was growing up. That was Doctor Who. You were 7 yesterday. I do remember. I do. Oh, did you now? Anything to do with beer cans or anything like that?
Well, I was before I knew. I'm fascinated. My biggest memory is him regenerating into Peter Davison. So Peter Davison is probably my earliest memory of the Doctor. But if I had any chance or opportunity to work with a Doctor, it would. Without a doubt, it would be with David and Billy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for our guest today. So please give me a massive round of applause. Find out more.